Hello everyone, this is SMC Spectacular, back on the mic to rock your body right. And I've come to some shocking revelations concerning the PC market and some old consoles. But anything, I just got a shocking revelation. So stay tuned after the intro. Everyone, this is SMC Spectacular, back on the mic to rock your body right. I am the NCOIC of all things entertaining on this channel. And I just want to do a quick video because I've come to that revelation. I won't hold you long. I know it's kind of like one of those suspenseful things, but I'm becoming a part of the PC master race. I can just like feel my body changing. I can feel all the elitist fluids floating through me. I have ascended to another beat. Nah, I'm just playing. But I've said in the previous video, I think the logical pathway for me these days is PC gaming. I never thought I'd say that, even though that's probably where I started gaming way back in the 80s. That's where all gaming really started. PC, all what you could call PC platform. It's a console like Atari, blah blah. Anyway, I'm starting the journey. Anyway, what I'm saying is I'm going to build a PC from scratch, from the ground up. Been studying for a couple of months and putting my mind to it. And I said the reasons in another video, I'll probably link somewhere around here. But console market's just getting stale to me. And I'm not trying to badmouth it. I've loved having a PlayStation for forever, since PlayStation 1 to now. I like the Nintendo Entertainment System, the Super Nintendo, the Genesis, what else? Anything else that's on the shelf over here, back there behind me. I love maybe exception of 360. Maybe that's why it's not on the shelf here. But I love video games. But I got a couple points that I drew up that leads me to believe console gaming just ain't for me anymore. So I kind of take it one by one real quick. But as I'm doing that, I probably wrote some footage of, I guess, of me. Because what I've done here is kind of like break down my current PC, right? Which I got from my cousin. Still give him a shout out. Shout out to you, Ace, if you ever watch this. He traded me, quick brief history of this PC. You'll see it on screen in a few if you're not seeing it now. Gave me my current PC and we traded for the PS4. My first ever PS4 I bought. I traded him for that. We both needed something. We came to an agreement. So I got my first gaming PC over here. I didn't put much stock into it at first, meaning it just sat there for a while. When I bought my new house here, 2016, which I also had built from the ground up, it was just sitting under my TV for a while. I turn it on occasionally to do a school project. But when I first started streaming with OBS, but it didn't get much action. Beyond being turned on for that and playing the occasional Streets of Rage remix, that's all I use this thing for. But come to find out, this past year streaming, this thing is very powerful for what it was. But it also brings me a tear to say, on this flip side, it's time to get my own. It's time to venture out on my own. I've already done the research. I love what I'm seeing. It's a nice hobby, all that good stuff. But other than that, I will take you to some other points that I came up, and then I'll probably come back here and wrap things up. So with that being said, let's get into it. All right, like I talked about before, I'm going to take you through my current PC while talking about my future aspirations for building a PC. I guess that would be the best way to describe this. So I'm kind of freeform this. I don't have anything written down. I got some bullet points written down, but this isn't a rehearsed script at all. So what I'm doing here really is taking it out. This is the first time I fully opened it up, looked inside at the components, other than just a brief glancing. Dusted it off, look at the components, checking it out, getting a feel for it, because I don't know, I might use this as a backup. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this computer yet once I get the new one built, but whatever. Moving on. I guess the first point I'm gonna come to about why I decided to get into the PC building game is my faith in console market is weak. Like I said before, I've done a video on why I don't really like that. I don't have anything personal against the PC market. I mean the console market, excuse me. It's just that it's getting weak. Other than graphics, I don't think anything's changed over there. And like I said in a recent previous video, gameplay, innovation, something new along those lines. Maybe something new we do with buttons. Like, we'll put it this way: when you play a first-person shooter, you know almost exactly what to do when you pick up the controller. When you play a wrestling game, a sports game, period, you almost immediately know what to do when you pick up the controller. And that's what I mean by innovation in gameplay and things of that nature. Sure, there will probably be some fun games and exclusives come to consoles in the future, but I've determined I definitely don't need an Xbox. Nothing against Microsoft. Yeah, it served me well. I had an Xbox 360 and a Xbox One I still got now that I stream with. But I don't need anything else from Microsoft. I can get it all on PC, thankfully for that. They have Game Pass and all that good stuff. On the other side, PS4, it was a good run, but I'm pretty sure they're going to start bringing their stuff to PC, which they already have. It will probably just be a late year, but what? I've been already waiting for games, so who cares? Anyway, moving on. My next point is nothing but the graphics are evolving. I kind of talked about that, but if that's going to be the case, why not get into PC where I can control the graphics, where I control my desire for what's going to happen on screen, versus letting them tell me what to do and hoping they don't cap things at 30 or 60 FPS, right? So, I mean, light touch on what I'm going to put in this thing. I was going to go to Ryzen 9, but it's too much. I was really green to what goes into computers 3 months ago, and I've been studying furiously and making these decisions over the past, like I say, 3 months. So I'm pretty familiar with what I'm doing now. Hopefully, you won't judge me too harshly. But I'm gonna put a Ryzen 7, I think 30X 3800 in it, and for the graphics, GPU graphics card, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to put in a AMD Radeon. I think it's a what's the number on it? 5700 XT THicc boy. It's a THicc III.
Damn boy, he's thick, boy. That's a thick ass boy.
Components I'll go through at a later date when I actually get them or put them together or whatever. This is just the first chronicling into this thing, so let's bear with me. I hate to use that frame. Isn't that overused? Bear with me. Moving right along to my third point over here on why I'm getting into PC building and my PC journey. I am tired of generic changes. I'm tired of generational changes, as it were. You got to get new controllers, new power cords, new this, new that, new peripherals. I've lived through, I don't know how many, I'm going to the 8th generation. I don't know what generation the console is on now, but Nintendo Entertainment System, got that when it first came out, so on and so forth, up until the current generation of systems. Probably the only system mainstream I just thought was the Dreamcast. So, but and the OG Xbox, I guess. I don't like calling it that, but that's the only way they fucking determine what the fuck these things are called. Excuse the cursing, I'm sorry. Anyway, but yeah, I'm tired of generational changes. With this one, I'm planning on keeping this PC for a while. Build it, up to spec. You heard what I plan on putting in, so I think it'll last me a while. I think. Hey, I've had this one since my cousin gave me this back in 2000, I think 15, right before 15, before I retired. And it's 2020 as of the taping of this, so yeah, I've had this for like 6 years or so. So it's rocking. It's been rocking. It's doing pretty well still. So I'll probably keep it as a backup. I don't know yet, but I'll do something with it. Okay, let's move right on. Right now, it makes sense. For my fourth point, it makes sense to get into the PC market right now with all, the things that I know, my gaming experience, what I've come to know, learn more about computers now. I think it just makes sense. I can compile all that stuff, and I mean, what better thing to do for gaming than compile all of it into one mass database and have it right there? You know what I mean? I don't have to switch systems anymore. I just get on the PC, rock out, stream, play a game, whatever. So I've got almost the optimum setup. I've got a computer, I've got 2 monitors. Boom, we get this new computer built. We can rock these 2 new monitors and do some stuff. More than what we're doing now. Okay. 5. No more debates on which console is better. I think I gave that debate up a long time ago, though. When I was a kid, I was probably 25 when I gave that debate up. Neither company is doing anything for you. Not Nintendo, not Sony, not Sega, not Microsoft is doing anything personal for you. But if they are, I understand. If you are getting a paycheck or whatever from Microsoft, whoever, they do your thing. But if you are just an average consumer, why jump on the nuts and say this console, well, that's your thing, not mine. You do that. But that thing is over for me, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. Tons of backlog and games I never have to worry about backwards compatibility again. Somebody made that point in a previous video I was watching. I was watching a video about that, I should say, and it was a good point. I was like, you know what? I got emulation, I got new games, old games, all in one spot. So why not build a new PC? And coming up on what I believe is my 7th point on why I'm coming to build a PC is, can't believe the enormously fun It is expensive, but fun hobby it is. It's fun to mix and match and see what works. Go look at it. I mean, I know when the video game PC Builder came out, I was like, how could anybody ever? And then I started looking at PCs as far as building one, and yeah, man, I've been up late at night just looking at parts, see what mix, see what goes together, all that. But hey, man, I'm pretty sure you've been through that if you've built a PC. Pretty more times than you can count if you're a vet of it, or veteran at building these things. But hey, I'm just getting into it, so it's getting pretty fun. I'm building a rig for 8 to 10 year run here. So go back to one of the previous points. I won't have to worry about generational stuff. I just keep gaming and gaming and gaming until, hey man, your CPU's ancient. 10 years from now, who knows? I don't know. We'll see. But it should last me a while. 9. If you got any tips on this PC building thing, feel free to drop them down in the comments. Say something, help me out. If you watch a future video with my specs, because they may change and my parts I'm using, then hey, feel free to say, hey man, that's not cool, that is cool, you can do better, whatever it is. Alright guys, I hope that helped you see my things. I'm kind of like, since I've doing this way, I figured, why don't just, since I'm buying parts, doing things, making a list, coming up with my own PC build right now, I thought I'd turn into like a journey, a PC journey is what I'm gonna call it. It's a spectacular PC journey is what I probably named it, right? You know, chicks got natural hair journeys, you know, and all that other bullshit. So why not have a PC journey like this? This would be maybe the first in the entry of my video logs for my PC building stuff. So I'll probably chronicle my build next time on paper or whatever. I'll probably have parts which should come in the day. Some parts are coming in the day as I'm filming up this video. And then I've come to the mind of this. My system should cost what I want, about maybe $1,200 to $1,300 roughly, right? Yeah, give or take. But with that being said, I probably get the parts slowly over the next few months. That's way by the time those your Xbox, whatever they gonna call that shit, and PS5 come out, I'll have this PC ready to go. I plan on being able to go up to 8K, possibility, but I'm not gonna do that. I got this new monitor here, which I'm also, you can't see it probably in the corner right here. Video games, Biotech. I'm doing a video on that right now as we speak, and I got a video coming up about MC Light collaboration. Finally got the stuff I need on that. Shout out to I Am Kiva, that's coming up. So I finally got 2 monitors. When I started streaming, I probably show some more footage in another video in the monitor of how the evolution of this office came together to share everything. I'll do all that, but I got some work to do. I guess what I can say to that is thanks for watching. Catch me streaming over on Mixer. I'm on Instagram and Twitter. Those are the 3 platforms that I advertise here. Well, 4, I guess. YouTube, which I have another channel. I need to do that video over there. I'm probably gonna shut Gaming So Spectacular down as far as new productions video goes. Probably just stream there. But got YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Mixer. So that's it. I got rid of my Facebook. There's no more Facebook Spectacular. Maybe in the future it'll come back, but right now, Facebook can kiss my rear. And I'm out of here. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. I'll see you in the next one. And if you can't be good at it. Peace.
What's good?